COVID-19 crystal clear. I saw the media spinning yarns. I've read so many books and listened to so many learned and awake people since 2008. I kind of knew something like this would happen. But also I had the belief in humans that when fascism and tyranny actually happened, they would see it and rise up. They didn't. But they are now. So that's why I want to thank Stand Up X. I was so alone in my views at that time, 15 weeks ago. We're a small group speaking out, standing up, just dispatching a tiny number of people, doing their best to spread the word because they could see freedom is what makes us human. If you're going to fight for something, we should fight for freedom. We fight by simply saying no. This is about you, and you, and you, us, we. We are here today because we have bravery, courage, a spine and a soul. It shows we can think, and it shows we care. It shows that we are all as mad as hell, but we're not going to take this anymore. So thank you for standing up with us today. The simply being here is a statement of intent. Intent, message sent. We are the 99%. We are the people. We are the power. We are the 99%.
He got fined £10,000.
The government rules now say you have to have a risk assessment for any rally. And I said, well, I'm sure the organisers have a risk assessment.
No risk assessment.
And he asked me, what about my risk assessment? I said, well, I have done a risk assessment on this today. I've looked at the weather, and it is a damp day, and that means the virus won't exist more than a few minutes. So therefore we are safe. Okay, what happened in Trafalgar Square Office? Well, we had 35,000 people there. Anyway, his extra coppers turned up and just grabbed me from behind, front-marched me into the van. And I said, hey officer, look, hang on, this is not really what I was expecting. He said, no. He said, yes. Then he said, look, Mr. Corbyn, the orders for this came from on high. Which means it's either government or Sadiq Khan. It's clear that we now have political policing in London because they were allowing the Black Lives Matter thing without any arrest, and they arrested us, and we had 35,000 people there, and we drove smoothly with them. What we're also saying is we want to identify clearly, was it Boris Johnson or was it Sadiq Khan that gave the go-ahead or ordered my arrest, and we want to demand the resignation straight away of whoever it was. They issued me with the first ever £10,000 fixed penalty notice, it's like a pass. The key message we have for the public is that, and you, is that the lockdowns are unjustified in any term. But really, they're moving towards selling off the NHS, and they'll use anything like COVID as an excuse. And they're also moving fast towards mass vaccinations. And this is really dangerous. Because why do you want to vaccinate the whole planet for something which currently only affects 0.006%, of the population? This is utterly insane. And there is a cure for COVID-19, namely chloroquine and zinc.
And a vegetarian diet.
No,
a vegan, true vegan vegetarian diet.
A great message following from Trafalgar Square with those record numbers is, we are now a movement, and we can win. We will win, provided we have mass united action. So you've got to keep up the pressure now. It's down to you to put out propaganda which shows the truth and mobilise numbers like we've never seen before on the 26th of September, the Saturday before the vote in Parliament. We've got to have Trafalgar Square completely packed and overflowing again, and if we do it right, we should get 10 times what we had last time. We've been increasing our numbers at 10 times every month. That means we're aiming for 350,000 people in London on the September the 26th. So be there. And through this, we're hoping to attract some MPs into rebellion against their parties which are following the globalist agenda. Now, I'm not going to name any in particular, but obviously, there are some who have rebelled in the past, and I sincerely hope we can get them to rebel in the future. Silent now, though, of course, because the trade unions, unfortunately, have just betrayed us. The trade unions have sold the people's jobs for what? For what, I ask you? Well, you're furloughed, you can pay 80% wages for as long as you like. Well, you know, Boris Johnson, the far-right Boris Johnson, comes along with an offer to say you don't have to work for months and we're going to pay you 80% of your wages and you stay at home. Don't you smell a rat? It's a trick. And people think, oh, we'll have our jobs back. The jobs are not coming back. You will be on the dole. You'll be employed so-called at slave wages. You'll be like an Amazon employee. This is the lockdown to end your rights, end your freedoms, and make mega profits for the mega corporations and bring in a new technocracy. That is what it's about. It's not a hidden agenda. It is out there. Yes. Now, key things to talk about when you meet people in the street. They say things like, oh yeah, look, I believe you, but just in case I'm going to wear a mask. Okay, look, but I tell you that the mask is actually dangerous. It holds your toxins, and when that gets wet, you might be in danger of getting Legionnaires' disease. I'm perfectly serious. That is what Vernon Coleman, the magnificent, yes, St. Vernon, okay. St. Vernon of Sheffield, but he's not from Sheffield. Okay. Yes, and so it's a bad thing. So just as a precaution, the answer is do not wear a mask. And what about vaccination? We know that vaccinations are actually, modern vaccinations increase the risk of you dying because they lower your immune system. That is a proven statistical fact. But they want to vaccinate us against stuff they don't know where it is yet. I mean, it is a complete, utter nonsense. And then we have social distancing. Oh, whoa, sorry, I can't get near you. No, whoa. I mean, this is contagion fear. It's making you, and I meet people in the street, whoa, they go, you know, step aside. I mean, it's mad. But look, the real facts are about isolation, is that isolated people are depressed, they get ill, and in New York, isolated people were getting ill at 10 times the rate of people who are going to work. That's a fact. So, what you understand about isolation is, when you hug somebody, your endorphins go up, and it actually makes you better and more resistant to everything. So I urge you now, have a hug with your neighbour here now against the COVID lockdown. Have a hug. Hug against the lockdowns now. Here, yes. Okay. That's very good. Do we all feel better? Yes. Hang on. When it comes to Boris, I'm going to give it a short. It means the virus is a hoax. everybody get through the door. Anyway, yes, what they say in Imperial College and other places is, oh no, we've isolated the virus. What? Isolated the virus? No, isolated the virus means you've got to find it, actually have it. And we say, therefore, no vaccines whatsoever. Repeat that. No vaccines whatsoever. No vaccines whatsoever. And take down all the COVID vax programs now. So repeat that. Take down all COVID vax programs now.
We don't need government. We do not need government.
So the key message to the public is the COVID rules are not to control COVID, they are to control you. And George Orwell said, and here's his book 1984, good reading now. George Orwell said, in a society based on lies, speaking the truth is a revolutionary act. And it means taking down masks is a revolutionary act. Stopping social distancing is a revolutionary act. Just being a normal human being, creatively challenging society in all ways possible, is a revolutionary act. And remind them that Hitler got to power in Germany on the back of the trade union movement. They were the National Socialist Party, remember that. And in the end, their brown shirts did Hitler's bidding, but when they'd done enough and they were believing after Hitler our turn and all that stuff, oh, Hitler's going to give us concessions. Those trade union leaders were murdered, hundreds were murdered at the night of the Long Knives on June the 30th, 1934. And then the mega corporations, Krupp Steel, tank makers and those took over. Now, the trade unions here are not going to be murdered, the leaders are, but they have murdered the jobs and they have to be called to account. So I just said that. We must call to account the trade union leaders. No more lockdown, save lives! No more lockdown, save lives! No more lockdown, save lives! And then the details. No masking, vax or tracks, save lives. 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 And the last one, which will be talked about by other people, Mark Steele and others later, it's about 5G. You see, when it comes to trying to prove there's something going on, they turn up 5G, which will lower your immune system, and some people are very sensitive. 5G has got lots of extra frequencies in, they can be varied, and it is dangerous, and it must be taken down. So we say, take down 5G, save lives. Let's do that. Take down 5G, save lives. Take down 5G, save lives. Take down 5G, save lives. And finally, in the choice between tyranny and freedom, we choose freedom! So, a 3-week lockdown to flatten the curve. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
So, 3 weeks to flatten the curve. And even when the curve was flatter than Building 7, they extended it and they expanded it because it was never about health, it was about control of our mind. The whole thing is a mind control exercise. Sage is taking this advice from the Behavioural Insights team, which is a department of the UK government whose sole purpose is to push and nudge us psychologically so we'll think in a certain way and therefore act in a certain way. It's a total scam. But the answer is dead simple. We are the 99.99%, and if we stand together in non-compliance, together
game is over, and it's over overnight. The government has got absolutely no power over us. They think they do. And the folks in fancy dress that work for the government think they have power over us as well, but they don't. They only have the power that we give them. And as soon as we withdraw that has got us in this mess. Now, talking about the lockdown, a lot of people don't realise this. It's dead crazy. So, fear is the currency of control. We all know that. That's why it was shown leaked footage of people dropping dead in China. Never happened anywhere else. They built hospitals everywhere all over the country. They built morgues the size of football pitches all over the country. All with taxpayers' money. They were never used, but they were never going to be used because they weren't designed for that. They were designed to terrify us into submission. And the other thing that was used to terrify us into submission was Neil Ferguson's computer models. 900,000 people in the UK are going to die, 2.5 million in America are going to die. Okay, well let's look at those computer algorithms then. 6 cases off of 6 aeroplanes out of Wuhan. 6 people. That is mental, isn't it? But what it did is it brought enough fear into the public mind that we would accept a lockdown, which we did, and a lot of people did. And these protests were going on, there weren't many people there, but it's more and more and more and more now. And they're growing and they're growing and they're growing. And it's organic and it's happening all over the world. And that's why these dirty tactics like that fascist flag and stuff like that is happening, because they're terrified of us. Suicide spike 200%, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, domestic violence, all through the roof. In America, 25% of young adults have contemplated taking their own lives in the last 6 months. Why the hell are we allowing this now?
Nothing I can do that got me down. Nothing I can sing that got me song. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. Freedom! Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, freedom!